Hello guys, we are going to be solving this lab user ID control by request parameter. In some application, the exploitable parameter does not have a predictable value. For example, instead of an incrementing number, an application might use globally unique identifiers, which is guild to identify user. This may prevent an attacker from guessing or predicting another user identifier. However, the guilt may belong to other users might be disclosed elsewhere in the application where users are referenced such as user messages or reviews. So now if I decide to click on it, it said this lab has a horizontal privilege connection vulnerability on the user account page. To solve this lab, obtain the API key for the user Carlos and submit it as a solution. You can log in into your own account using the following. So the goal of this lab is to have the credential of Carlos. We are not Carlos user, we are winner. That's the user that we are, but we are going to gain access to Carlos. We are not Carlos. Carlos is just another different person in the system. So our goal is to have access to Carlos. That is the goal of this lab. And doing that, we are actually going to be using our API key to actually have access to that. So to do that, let's access the lab. It's very easy. Okay. Okay. We have accessed the lab, my account. Is it winner? Peter. Yeah. So now this is the API key of winner Peter. Let's use proxy to capture it. Let's use proxy to capture it. Okay. Send to repeater. So now, oh, sorry. So now you are currently here. So to have access to Carlos, what we need to do is come over here, Carlos, then click on send. API key. So now, Carlos, copy. Okay. It says not solve. Guess the error is coming from somewhere. Oh, it just did solved. So now we have successfully solved the lab. So maybe in a real life scenario, uh, if you want to solve something like this, you have to have access to a username because it's not going to be Carlos. Username can be anything. So you can go through the site, try to get a couple of information of any user, check their social media account. Through social media account, you can actually maybe uh, a page or a company has a page, sorry, a website, and then you want to have access to the username, and you want to test something like this, you can simply do research about them, go to their Instagram page, go through comment sections. You can look at people commenting through there. You can have access to people's name or username, because you commenting on those people page means that there's a sign that you are using those people social media. So you can just look for something that you can gather, information gathering, then you can use it to simply access the site. So that is how you can actually do it. If you want to try this vulnerability on a real life scenario, that's how you're going to do it. So I hope you find this video helpful. Sayonara.